So, we are just having fun as Duke Robert. Duke Robert started out his career a thief and head of a band of highwaymen. Being one of many siblings, the adventurous son was never predicted to become a brilliant strategist and statesman, ruling vast areas of land. Yet here he is, a powerful Duke of southern Italy, ready to take on the path of history, which will enable the Hopevilles to have a foothold in Sicily for over 100 years. If he can consolidate the power in the realm, the Kingdom of Sicily awaits its ruler. New campaign, yeah, we are just starting. In fact, I should actually just name the stuff, shouldn't I? So this is what we are going to do. Let's hope that I had achievements enabled on that start. The fact that it's asking me for a save means we do. That's good news. Right, let me change the description. Faster than the fox. Norman Sicily. Here we go. So, we start as Duke Robert. Our goal, we have a lot of fucking children. Chat, some babies may need to go in jail. We might need to do some prison babies, chat. All DLC? Yeah, it could do. It's kind of assumed, I think, isn't it? Does anyone not have all the DLC? Going for Kingdom of Sicily or Kingdom of Naples? Up to you, chat. Chat, which would you prefer? Kingdom of Sicily or Kingdom of Naples? I think we can do either. Oh, this isn't Faster Than the Fox. This is Wily As the Fox. Sorry. This is Wily As the Fox. Faster is if you do say as Heistine or something. Well spotted. It's Wily As the Fox is the one we're doing. I'd say most people want Sicily. Welcome to the stream, FX2. Console edition is still waiting for the first DLC. I was quite impressed with what they did with the console edition. I've got an Xbox Series X and I did play it on console just to try it out. Right, so in a way I will talk you through the decisions and things I think about when I start a run like this. So our goal here is to achieve the achievement which is Wily As the Fox. So let's just look at possible. Starting as Robert the Fox in 1066, rule the Kingdom of Sicily, but Kingdom of Naples is now valid for this as well. So we need the Kingdom of Sicily. We need to hold either the Kingdom of Epirus, Hellas or Thessalonica, and have converted all of its original counties to Catholicism. So we need to either hold Ephesus, Hellas or Thessalonica and convert everything. Now it doesn't actually say that we need to be independent. So we could theoretically vassalize ourselves to the Byzantine Empire. But I feel like the fun thing here to do is to not vassalize ourselves. If you want me to eat the Byzantine Empire from inside, chat, and turn the Byzantine Empire into a Norman stronghold, I will. But it is up to you. Right. The key things we need to deal with here is we are 51 years old. And we have a shockingly shit inheritance path. We are currently the Duke of Apulia, We only control 2 territories. We need to control more than that. We have a bunch of stuff down here in Sicily. Sicily is our key early goal, because we want stuff to do down here. Now, looking down here, we can see we've got Sheikh Yusuf. These are things we could holy war for, and we could get control of. More importantly, we need to get some frickin' decent heirs, because I bet you we haven't got any. Bohemond, okay, Bohemond is unlanded, and he's not in our line of inheritance. That's useful. So that means Roger the Hunchbacked is our first kid. Roger, you are going in jail, my friend. You're going in the basement. The basement nursery beckons for you, I think. Yeah, I think that's the reason I haven't got this achievement, is because the achievement's shagged if you take the Empower Sicilian to Parliament decision too early, which is ridiculous, because it's a natural decision to take. But there we go. Right, Guy is a non-entity. I don't think you're really a Guy. Then we've got Mabel and we've got Area. So we've got 3 boys, only 2 are in the line, so it's not as bad as I first thought. Roger probably needs to go into the basement nursery. That leaves Guy as our heir. Guy has exactly 0 traits. So Guy is absolutely an Allen. No, I don't think it is fixed. I think they fixed it so that you can now do it as the Naples title, which they didn't have before. Should we find someone to educate him? Is it going to make a difference? He's a fucking Allen. Can we divorce our wife? No. Does she have anything useful to add? No. Can we murder our wife? Yes. Wifey is getting murdered. So our early things that we need to do are, we need some de jure territory, we need some domain, and we need it fast. The 2 things we need more than anything else are Palermo, and we need this. But the other thing I sit here and think about is, what are our neighbours like, and what are our neighbours likely to do that will fuck with us? And one thing our neighbours are likely to do is go after Capua. How do we actually say this? Is it Capua? Capua. Capua. They're going to go after that, and that is de jure Kingdom of Sicily. That is a problematic place for us. If they get that before we do, it's going to be much harder to take it off the Holy Roman Emperor. So I suspect that our order of battle is we can holy war for these things. And we probably want to before someone else does. And Malta, I think, counts as part of our Duchy of Sicily. We want to be Duke of Sicily as quickly as possible, and we arguably want to be Duke of Sicily before Duke Robert dies. Now what that does mean is we want some allies. We've got 1,400 troops. Assuming they don't get allies, we can relatively easily walk over them. But they probably will get allies because they'll be co-religionists. Capua, there we go. How did I guess we're going to murder our wife? We always murder our wife. So, Holy Wars for this lot. Go for Capua. Get this stuff. Do we have any... We don't have any rivals. We probably want to keep ourselves as not having rivals at this stage, because our biggest risks in this early game are going to be getting murdered and dying young of, say, cancer or something like that. So, staying alive, staying alive, is one of our priorities. Capua. Thanks for popping in back, Propagate. So, our early game priorities are grab the Holy Land that we can grab. Now, for that, let's see what path the game stuck us down, because I bet you it's military. It is. We want that. We're going to have to do that. We only gain 75. It is not going to stress us out. This is fine. This is good. We want this. But we want promising prospects. Because we're only a duke and we're going to need to marry up right now. Get Capua as an ally for now. That way we can make sure it's not taking someone else. No, I think that's a bad choice. And the reason I think that's a bad choice is we're not strong enough to stop someone else from going for it. Your way is funnier. Your way is indeed funnier. Right, we're resetting perks. We are going to focus on learning, because we want to live for as long as possible. But then we're going to take Stalwart Leader, Courtship, Promising Prospects for the marriage bonus, and then we are absolutely going to take all the strategist stuff. Right, that is our optimal starting thing, and frankly this is kind of your optimal starting thing for a small ruler if they're military focused anyway. You want promising prospects and you want strategists. Your friend Paul, thank you very much for the subscription. And Caravanus, thank you very much for the follow. And Salty PO, if I didn't talk about you before, I can't remember if I did or not. So if you're starting as a military person, that is kind of your optimal if you need to do early expansion. You want the strategist stuff because it's really, really useful for fighting. But you want promising prospects because it allows you to marry up. So if we look at our marriage prospects for Bohemond, who we're probably not going to kill off because he's not landed. He's a bit of an Alan as well, isn't he? He's just quite a beefy Alan. Is he a Balon? He's probably a Bohallan. Is he a Steve? He's a Chad. He's a Chad, isn't he? He's Chad. Is he Steve or Chad? Brad. Brad. He's a Brad. He's a Brad. He's Brad de Hauteville. Right, because he's not in our line of inheritance, and frankly worst case is actually probably the one we would go with to inherit right now. Why English names? Just because they're funny. And because it's that whole kind of English holiday maker thing. Also, it's partly just an ongoing thing of every time we've had Allens in this game, they've been rubbish. So it just now seems to be our kind of default name for people who are a bit rubbish. Right. Now, if we look for marriages, what we're really after here is someone who will give us alliance power. I'm quite happy if we need to for matrilineal. Find spouse. So we can get Duchess Matilda of Tuscany. She is a really fun starting character, by the way. If you're looking at default game starting characters and you want to play a female, Duchess Matilda is a really fun start. And there's an achievement for basically surviving and doing fun things with your dynasty. She is nearby to us. She has 3,000 troops and she's prepared to matrilineally marry Brad. So that means Brad is no longer going to be part of our inheritance. But it does give us a very powerful local ally, which would be quite useful for us. So I think we do that. Because what that essentially does is it gives us someone to support us in the short term, but it also means that now we can reasonably safely holy war for these places, because I'd be very surprised if they can pull in anyone who's got more than about 2k troops. Which means if we need to, we can just call in the Duchess and she'll come help us. We probably don't want to marry Guy off yet. But we might well disinherit Alan. Right, we can disinherit Alan when we need to. Right, we're on the learning path, that's fine. Right, we want to declare these wars before they get some alliances. I think we go for Palermo first because it's the most important. And it's the one that these chips here are most likely to go for themselves. In fact, we might just declare multiple wars. Maybe we declare more than one war at a time. The key thing we're going to need is money as well, because we're going to need money because we need to create the Duchy of Sicily, and ideally the kingdom. And that's going to cost us cash. And given that we're going to throw everything to living as long as we possibly can, we need to murder our wife. Let's get that going as well. So, Spy Masters, our Count, he's not great. Any better stewards? Hello. Right, Roger, our brother, is good. Can we get an alliance with Roger? We can. So let's get an alliance with Roger. That stops him rebelling against us. We can create Calabria. We're going to want to give Calabria to one of our heirs. Actually, we've got a bunch of daughters. Emma, can you marry someone who is also going to give us good alliance power? You can marry the King of England. No, the Duchy of Normandy. $7,000 troops. Hello. Yeah, we can essentially get ourselves a marriage with the future King of England. Yeah, totally making up for not declaring wars in the last run. Right, Emma, you are marrying William the Red. You'll even get a matrilineal marriage out of it. We could put de Hauteville on the throne of England. Which would be very nice for our prestige. Right, the main thing we need to do now is he's going to accept that and he will call us into his wars unless we're already at war, and then he might not. So that secures another decent alliance for us. What was I doing? Council stuff. Count Geoffrey. I think at the moment we don't fiddle too much with this. We do want a better spy master. 14 is the best we can get from that. But can we marry one of our courtiers? She's 44. What we're looking for is a woman who is young enough to have kids. Albarada is probably our likely candidate. You will... No, you're already married. We need a single courtier who is young enough to have kids. Not married. Right, you need to find me a spouse who you can matrilineally marry, who is ridiculously good at intrigue. Christoph the Unrestrained. He sounds nice. He's sadistic, ambitious, and lustful. We don't want him, because he will be ambitious, and we're going to give this guy some land in a bit. You are incredibly ugly, but very good. But you are called Zoltan, and Zoltan... Hang on, you're called the Priest Eater. Can't you just send 5 levies over to his war and then leave it be? I could do, yes. Absolutely could do. But I'd rather not have to. I feel like he's probably a really nice guy. I'm getting really nice guy vibes from this chap. Like, look at those traits. Only nice guys have those traits. He's definitely a nice guy. Right, so what we're doing here is, because we're matrilineally marrying Lucas the Priest Eater, who is definitely a nice guy, because yes, you're absolutely right, Semi-Evil Pants. Priests are full of nutrients. Yeah, it's kind of a self-explanatory nickname, I suspect. He is going to join our court when that marriage goes through, which means we can make him spymaster, which is useful because we are about to murder our wife. Do we need to murder her? The answer to do you need to murder your wife is always yes. Hoping my wife can't hear me. Flip you onto that for now. Because if we can do this without getting anyone in, which it looks like we might be able to, better, because we do need to save our money. Right, we're going to declare a war for you. Holy war for a county. It's going to cost us 40. We can afford it. God, I love that music. Yeah, it's a long time since we've heard that music. Oh, war! War is back, everyone! War is back! After 44 hours, I can fight wars again. All hail war! War! War. Right, Razel here. That's one alliance. That's two alliances. Right, go kill them. He is now a member of our court, or will be shortly. There's Duke Normandy. Right, so that should mean that we now flip that, and there you go, there's Lucas the Priest Eater. Congrats, you're now our new spymaster. I would prefer it if you liked us. Will you convert, please? Who's in charge of this army? Please be me. Now there are a couple of fail states for this, which is essentially us dying. So if random shit kicks in and we get killed, that's going to be our problem. But then we'll just start again. It's fine. But what I'm trying to do is talk you through the early moves I'm making here. So when you're trying to do your own runs and make your own things like this, you're seeing what my decision making is and how I'm doing these things. Right, I think actually they should suicide into us, but did he get any allies in the war? Right, he hasn't got any allies, so we're going to leave him and carry on this siege, because the moment we finish this siege, we win. Now, we could call the Duchess of Tuscany in to come and deal with one of these wars, but I'm trying to avoid it because I don't want to spend the prestige if we don't have to. We only need to do it if they get help, because he should suicide into us. Because he knows he hasn't got a choice but to keep trying to fight us for this, and he's just going to lose. And the good news is, while this is all happening, we're capturing people, and with any luck we'll capture some people that we can ransom back. Now, did he convert? He has converted. He's plus 27. That's good. That's fine. We're going to give him some territory shortly anyway. We will give him maybe Malta, which will be useful. I'm not doing convert faith yet because we want to do it on Palermo, because Palermo is going to be our new capital. Keep suiciding into us, please. Absolutely fine. Right. Now, here is where it would be very easy to turn around and go, right, well actually that war's won, we're just going to take this. How long is that siege going to last? 9 months. How much would we get for ransoming him? Oh, we can't. He can't afford to be ransomed. In which case, we just end this war now. So if he could afford to be ransomed... Oh, no, we can get 50 for him. Yep. We'll have 50, please. We're not losing any money. That's 50 gold for the sake of 9 months. And he'll try and raise troops again and come back for us. Now that we've got our alliances, we do probably want to put Roger the Hunchback in... Oh, no, we've actually almost got enough that we could disinherit both of the kids. But at the same time, we might want a dynasty perk. Chance of inheriting good traits would be really useful right now. How fast are we generating renown? We're going to need 150 renown to disinherit one kid, and we only need to disinherit one kid if we put Roger into the downstairs basement. So that means that if we need 1.6 in essentially 10 months is going to get us 16, and 100 months is going to get us 160. So 100 months is what? Just under 10 years? So can we... And we've got 50 already if we take that perk. So we only need to actually get 100. Eight years-ish. So we only need to live for another 8 years. If we don't live for another 8 years, this run's fucked anyway. So actually, I think we take Noble Veins. Now the reason we're taking Noble Veins is we are absolutely, in fact we should be doing it right now. We want someone who is a genius and can be seduced. We want all inside, adult, female, and we want them to be... well, we're not going to get that, so that's not going to help us. Intelligent. Any of you want to do sexy times? Hello, Alexia the Transcriber de Belford. You are comely and you are intelligent. Do you like sexy times? You do potentially like sexy times. How long is this stream planned to be? We'll continue for at least another hour. Probably about another hour or so. We might go to 3 if we're having fun. Let's put speed up a bit. So we've got a peasant rabble problem. That's all right. We're going to get a couple of peasant rabble rebellions, but that's fine. She seems to be in a 1066 start a lot. She might be one of the devs. I don't think she's one of the devs. Is 1066 start the one with my favourite dev character in? Or is it the earlier start? It's the earlier start that's got Debbie in it. Debbie is a lovely person. I had several beers with Debbie at PDXCon. Who is Groogy's missus. Come on, come on, come on. Duchess Sichel Gaita is inspecting a ship anchored in one of the harbours of Bari later this week. It would be easy to have my agents drench the rowboat meant to ferry her out in flammable liquid, wait until it's out in the middle of the harbour, launch a flaming arrow, and then just let the water contain her. Set the plan in motion. Oh dear chat! Duchess Sichel Gaita is dead, claimed by the cold embrace of the ocean. Oh dear, how sad. Such a tragedy. We captured a valuable hostage. We are going to ransom that hostage first. Because every little bit of gold helps here. Right, that's 180. Now we take that. Enforce. Territory gained. Did he get any allies? I'm guessing no. He did not. In which case, we want to go for this one right now, while he does not have allies. Oh, we can't because we raised armies. Let's go win this. And what we now have is enough money in the bank for you to start fabricating on Capua. A Capua. Right, we now have a choice. We're going to see if our seduce scheme works. If our seduce scheme works, we are just going to invite her to court and she'll become our lover. That is our preferred outcome here. And that's our preferred outcome because it means we can just pop out bastards. And when we get one that's got good traits, we can adopt them and they can inherit. If the seduction fails, we will marry her because she's actually a really good character to marry. Right, we captured someone. Can we ransom them? No. He should come back for us after he's finished retreating. Did we put Alan's brother in the basement? We have not. Roger. We probably are going to need to put you in the basement, I'm afraid, Roger. Really sorry about this. But we're going to do it now because we do it now and our spy master is not yet a vassal. Sorry about that, Roger. Alexia will be mine. Let's see if this works. Alexia and I crouch side by side, the sly fox in front of us, unaware of our presence. My own attention is unwavering, especially as Alexia's blouse brushes against me. When I reach over to embrace her, I find that she also had her attention elsewhere. The fox feels symbolic in this. For us to be together is only natural. Right, she is now our lover. That means we can invite her to court. She is going to come over and she is going to give us babies. The sly fox indeed. That means we can now marry, and what we're looking to marry into is someone who has astonishingly high stewardship and is also infertile. The Queen Mother of Croatia. We're going to marry her and it's going to give us 200 prestige and she's not going to have any babies. And she's also really good at stewardship, which is going to up our domain limit and increase our money. It's also going to give us an alliance with King Kresimir here, who has 2,000 troops. So we're marrying old and shagging young. Emma comes of age. Emma is off to get married, I believe. So he's going to come back and smack into us here. Valuable hostage captured. We are going to ransom you for 32, because that's all you can afford. Because we're about to besiege your capital anyway. We can ransom you for 30. No, we're not signing a white peace with you, you fool. Don't think we'll be able to ransom anyone else. So we just enforce demands. Bosh, done. Disband all. Jobs are good 'un. Salty PO, thank you very much for the subscription. That's very good of you. Very kind of them to fund my wars. Yeah, exactly. I should set up exclamation mark plan, shouldn't I, really? So, we are now out of wars. This means that there is a risk right now that William is going to call us into his wars, but not if we quickly start some more. Now, we are not quite yet at the point. We're about halfway to getting a Capua, as I now have to say it. What it does mean is, let's have a look at you chaps. 492, we're going to get your county. That costs us 40. And Yeah, we're just going for have fun and do Wily As a fox. Best music in the game. Right, now we have this territory. You're doing claim. I would quite like you to promote culture and increase control. We're not murdering anyone at the moment, so you can flip back to being a spy master and just stopping others from murdering us. Get troops up. We will catch them. It's in mountains, but we're better. Now we just have to watch for alliances joining in. Now the good news is that one of the reasons I declare both these wars at once, rather than just because it's quicker and easier, is also because by doing it, it means that someone who allies this chap in a war cannot ally that chap afterwards. So we're just limiting the chances of multiple Islamic rulers piling in. So for example, Cyrenacia has just come in on this one of these wars, I think. He's now got 2,500 troops. So this one is a good example, and it's for this war here. Now we turn around and we go to... So the war we want to call them in for, Malta is fine. This war, for Quariciana, I would really like Duchess Matilda, assuming she's not in another war, to come and help out. And she is not. She's also Prego. And Brad isn't of age yet. Matilda, I know what you're up to. Right, I'm actually going to call in both Matilda. And I'm going to call Kresimir if he's not in a war. And he's not. Right, get over here, because we might need to run away quite quickly. Let's see how we go. And we still had the prestige to do that because we deliberately didn't call them into the other ones until we needed it. Bishop doesn't like us, does he not? He does not. That might actually be worth us doing a sway then. Let's get our bishop liking us. He doesn't like us as much, but he will like us a lot very shortly. Because when we win this, he's getting this territory. Or he's getting Malta, one or the other. Right, they're coming in. How many are they coming in? Right, we need to run away for now. That's fine, because we have more troops incoming. And the important thing right now is not to get caught out, because as you can see, we've got a lot of troops coming in. And in fact, the Duchess has just slammed into him up there. Right, let's see if we can drag our allies with us. Care to join us? Can you not go and siege that down? Because that is really not helpful. Definitely not helpful, Matilda. We do have enough troops here to win if they all come in. So I think what we're going to do is we move into here, and now we're locked in, we stop there. And that forces this lot to follow. We now have a claim on Capua. They're going to come in like that. And now we can drag the whole of that AI force into attacking that. Which means we win. Matilda is indeed waltzing, and she's waltzing in directions we don't want her to waltz in. And that should mean the moment we siege us down, we get the win. She is doing useful things down here, but like, whatever. We can ransom that dude, so we will. Essentially, we've won this in 3 months. So this is the thing with wars. You want to just think carefully about when you call people in and when you don't. We also need to make sure she is in our court. She is in our court? Yes, she is. Capture anyone? We didn't capture anyone. Force demands, job done. There's no point continuing that fight. It's all good, it's done. Get over to Malta, take Malta. 350. His troops are around somewhere. God knows where they are. Probably on the island still. Yep. Captured someone. Can we ransom them? We can. Ransom them for 10. Now we need 2 duchies to be able to create the Kingdom of Sicily. Wife on stewardship. Good shout. She should be on stewardship. There we go. So that keeps us in the domain. We are going to probably give one of these titles out, but not yet. We do not want to be lollards. Our priest has done his duty on Capua. Don't want him doing anything on anything else yet, so I think we're just going to flip him to begin with to go and see how long it takes him to convert. 4 years is fine. 4 years is good. Let's get Palermo sorted because it's going to be our new capital. We want perks. That means we want anatomical studies because we need know thyself before we need anything else. Malta has a good beard. That is a pretty good beard. I will give him... He does have good beard, game. That sounds like a fun run. Take every option to convert religion. That would be unbelievable madness, and it would be quite fun. Right, we captured his plague-ridden son? Smallpox-ridden son. Yeah, let's not hang around on that island for too long. Force demands. Expand all. Right, Malta we are giving to our spymaster. Means he likes us a bit more. Surprised he doesn't like us more than that. Oh, we've got offensive war penalties at the moment, which is understandable because we've been continuously at war. But we just need to lock in this stuff. How the fuck are you allied to King William the Conqueror? On the plus side, that means no one's going to be attacking him for a while. Yeah, know what, you can have him back. The thing is, he will say it's because we only control Capua, but Apulia, but we're about to do this because we need 2 duchies anyway. So we are now his rightful liege, which means he should like us a bit more. Right. Who did you marry? Jordan Drengot and Princess Cecilia. Which one of yours is Jordan? It's your... Alright, that alliance is going to last even when his heir takes over. So you need murdering, my friend. Right, we've got 17 months on that murder. We kind of want Benevento as well. Relatively quickly. And he doesn't have any allies. We're generating plus 0.32. That's part of the papacy though, which is a problem. We'll have to do our standard trick to get that off the Pope. We'll get him to give us that title when we're the King of Sicily. The colleges of heraldry really are the ultimate rich people in this game. Yeah, you're not wrong. So I suspect What we want to do now is go for Napoli or Salerno. I feel like Salerno first. Well, Napoli we're actually going to keep for ourselves, because it's just a very nice... Do we keep Salerno? We probably keep Salerno. Probably keep Salerno. Is everyone our brother-in-law? They probably are around here, because in the actual kind of real history of this, so our character in real life was essentially summoned. Duke Robert was essentially brought over as a mercenary to fight in the Italian wars, and that included wars against and involving the papacy. Now what happened is at some point the Italian city-states around here thought it was a really good idea to not pay the Norman mercenaries who were fighting wars for them. At which point the Norman mercenaries turned around and went, you know that whole thing about not paying us? Well, that means we're just going to take your territory instead. So that's essentially how Duke Robert ended up controlling a whole bunch of Apulia in real life, is because he essentially didn't get paid, and he went, well, if you're not going to pay me, I'm just going to take it for myself. And they felt very silly about it afterwards. So we have a claim there we can action based on murder. We might be about to get called into a war, but that's fine. Alright, I think we pause. We hold off for now. We're fine. We are fine. It's good to have a moment to draw breath. We do have a dangerous faction, but it's peasant rabble. We'll knock it down, and we can always call in the Duchess to help us with it. Read a matter of my unpaid invoice. All your stuff is mine now. Damn right. Yes, he massively beat up the army of the Pope. It's multiplayer. We're not playing multiplayer. You can play CK3 multiplayer. I tend not to. If I'm doing multiplayer, I'm more likely to play EU4 or something like that. Lancelin is not swayed. Get swayed, man. Get swayed. Weak foot hook. Or we gain learning and we increase, but then he loses. I think we are going to do that though. The learning boost is useful. And frankly, all the lifestyle perks we can get are better. We do now have friends and foes running in this one, yes. That specific battle is generally considered the first proper Knights Charge battle. Yes, it is. Brad has come of age. Good for you, Brad. He's an indulgent wastrel.
Please take Amazon's money on my behalf.
I will always happily take Amazon's money. Thank you very much, Don O'Hedron. If this murder pulls off, we just go straight for Capua anyway. Capua. I will go to that, please. Duck! Wave your murder ducks. We're going to try and murder duck Jordan here. Come on, the murder ducks. Jordan is dead, and he didn't know who killed him. Perfect. Right. You now have no allies. Hello! I believe the word we're looking for, sir, is yoink. We will raise here. Go kill them. think we might call in Duchess Matilda to deal with those peasants. Duchess Matilda, can you go deal with our peasants for us, please? It's free to do, so we might as well, because it's a defensive war. Did we murder him at the feast we were at? I like to think so. Now, she should just go and fight them, and not hang around with our army. Or she could just be really fucking awkward and stand near us. Studying intrigue. No, yeah, we'll just have sex with the old lady. He's going to suicide against us. Can you just go and kill them, please? Because this is annoying. They're going to get Palermo. Ransom robber. I mean, we've got enough troops to deal with it. It's just annoying. Ransom you. Bosh. And you see the Pope, or the Benevento, had declared on him, which is why I was grabbing territory around here, because our worst case is the papacy getting more land around here. It's going to be hard enough getting Bonavento off of them. Yoink and yeet, indeed. Napoli, you are next on the list. How's our bishop looking in terms of... Dude, start liking us. 2 years before we do that. Capua, we are going to grant to a noble of the Norman culture. He is chaste, but that's fine. He's also a winter soldier, which is quite nice. I see many of them. That's annoying because I get a bunch of fucking troops now. Where are you actually going to? The problem is we can't go until they turn up. So they are going to get into the water first, which means they're going to go somewhere annoying. Sicilian has popped. Now we're going to need to be quite clever with Sicilian. Because in order to get a Sicilian parliament, we're going to need to be Sicilian. But we only need it for the short term. Thank you very much. Enforce. Done. Just annoying that we lost Palermo in the meantime. Oh no, we got all the control back, so that's alright. Right, control on Syracuse. So we're going to want to grab these. Now we're generating reasonable amounts of cash as well, which is nice. We still haven't had a kid. So as it stands, we might end up with fucking Alan. Can we romance you? We'll need that to finish first. We'll really need our sway to work on our bishop. Oh, that'll do. He likes us now. Let's try and have sex with Alexia. She is brave, calm and compassionate. Let's sing a love ballad. Thanks for stopping by, Rope Trick, and I'll probably see you tomorrow if you're popping by for Stellaris. We will do that. Right, powerful vassal expects council position. We do now have a... He's a decent-ish person. But is he better than... Jeffrey's got more troops, so... Now, we control Rossano at the moment. And I think probably long-term we don't need to. Even short-term to medium-term. I'd much rather get some more territory back in Bari. So weirdly, I'd quite like it if Bari rebelled against us. We're not trying to murder anyone at the moment, so that's fine. Disrupt schemes. Like, I'd quite like... Bari's not great territory, really. We could give... Oh, we could shag his wife. Yeah, why not? Oh, she wanted to be our lover. He's got more troops, that makes him better. How are you doing? 5 months left on the religious conversion, Ned, and we will go after Napoli. %91 chance that he falls out ill. And we gained an intrigue lifestyle perk for that. Nice! Fertility plus 30%. We need to have some babies. Give me some babies. I need a new baby. I'm 58. Give me a baby. I really don't want to be Alan. Don't make me play as Alan, game. Because as things stand, we are heading to being an Alan. In fact, on that basis, we're actually going to have to start fucking educating Alan. And let's knock him off of Diplo and put him on stewardship. He's terrible at, but we're going to need him to at least be basically good at it. Well, that's handy. Let's take that. Task finished. Good for you. No, not religious. We want you to get me some claims on Napoli. Surprise Alan run indeed. Yeah, I mean, as it stands, we'll have to just marry Alan to someone decent. But if we want to marry Alan to someone decent, we could do with being the Kingdom of Sicily. Plus, being the Kingdom of Sicily will actually give us a boost in terms of domain we can control. Because, yeah, as things stand, we are heading towards an Alan, which is not good. It's not the end of the world, but it's not good. Everyone doing things. Yes, they are. 5 months on that. Does he have any allies? No. But hopefully you can see from this why I prioritised what I did, because people are much less likely to go for these ones. Right, Matilda we haven't married off. I'm kind of holding off on marrying off Matilda and the other girls on the basis that if we end up as Alan, we're probably going to need to marry them off for alliances. And they will still be young enough and fertile enough for us to do that. The other thing we could do is, if we kill those 2 kids, then we will end up potentially with some de Hautvilles on the English throne. What's our murder chance on you? Only 10%, not worth it. Might get lucky. Right, we have enough in the bank as well. I'm just going to tell you to go straight for fabricating on Salerno. And meanwhile, we are going to raise troops here. Let's declare this war. Raise all. Now we are probably at the point where we want to stop commanding this ourselves, and we'll put Roger in, because Roger's decent enough. It's going to be a long siege. Do you have any allies? No, good. Did we capture anyone? No. Does Alan become brave? I suspect Alan becomes stubborn, because it gives a stewardship boost. We could really do with hosting a feast or going on a hunt. Let's go on a hunt. Learning stuff. I'm kind of hoping we capture him. Ugh. We did not. We could have a look and see if we've got a siege guy. Any siege people? Lucas. So we've got 2 years there. Stress of having Alan as an heir, yeah. What we need to do is, if we're going to end up with Alan, we need him to just be good at stewardship. Like, everything else we can kind of work around, but stewardship is just really critical. Because we just need him to be able to hold enough territory. Right, we are actually... How much can we get for him? 10. Yeah, you can ransom you. How much are we going to get for the other dude? It's 50. That's 10 months worth of income for us. We're losing 1 anyway, and the siege is going to take 9 months, 19 months. So for 19 months at a cost of 1 gold, we're only going to make about 30 gold off of that, so I think we might as well just piece that out. Which means we disband them and spend a little bit of time earning money. Did you get a claim on Salerno, or did you stop manufacturing the claim on Salerno? We do have the claim on Salerno. Let's just go straight for Salerno. We are now over our domain limit. We're going to give away Rosano. And what we're actually going to do... We've still got a couple of daughters spare. Can you find someone with traits? He is very pretty. Are you actually good? You're alright, diplomat. Raise all. Closer than I was expecting, to be honest. Right, know thyself. They should come back and suicide into us. I'm kind of glad I left myself in charge of that one in the end. Yeah, back you come again, lads. Can do this all day, you know. I'm annoyed we're not capturing people. Rip Maria. Right. Do we marry her? I think we might just need to just marry for traits. But someone else so that we can increase our chance of popping out Sprog. We can always murder her later. Tegan has a chance of having a kid. Could do with someone lustful. If there was a lustful traity... Oh, hello. I mean, quick is better than nothing. And she's lustful, so she can have a fertility boost. Fecund I'm not fussed about. Like, yeah, it's gonna potentially give us more kids, but we don't really want more kids in the long run. Fecund is a bit like robust. It's one of those traits that you think is a good idea and then you realise absolutely isn't. Debbie! There's Debbie. She is around. Debbie is my favourite character in the game. She is lustful, stubborn, wrathful, charismatic negotiator. She is a drunk, rakish, barren, comely, quick, frail lunatic, and a poet. She is amazing. Quite the lady indeed. $47. I think we go with... Who was our lustful lady further up? Or we go with Ingbjorn. Lustful and sadistic. Let's go with Matilde. Basically, we're doubling up our chance of having a kid, and we can always kill her. I really want a kid. I don't want to have to play as Alan. Slightly annoyed we didn't get anyone we can ransom out of those fights. Yeah, but the problem with marrying our lover is it doesn't double the chance. Yeah, Roger, die already. Right, did we not capture anyone we can out ransom there? That's absolutely annoying. Right, Salerno we're keeping. And Annoyingly, I don't think, yeah, the Managed Domain is going to do it for us on that, so we do need to give out Crasso Giovanni. We can give that to a local noble. Palermo has almost finished doing cultural conversions. 2 years, 4 years. You can now do faith conversions on Syracuse. So as you can see, essentially in 11 years we have systematically and carefully conquered everything we can conquer around here. She is now our soulmate, because I rescued her from a wolf. We will take the control increase, because that's actually really useful to us. Now if someone could just pop out a kid with some decent traits, I'd be happy. Because we are getting quite old. Wahey! Come on, have a boy. This is going to get very complex if you have a girl. Seduce our wife, good shout. Nope, can we romance her? She really does not like the idea of being romanced. She's not that keen on us, you know, chap. We need to host a feast if we can. One of our big risks at the moment is stressing. Yeah, we only use 15 stress for that though. Yeesh. Rubbish baby. Give me a good baby. Yeah, we could sway her. We're not doing anything else. Alan. Oh god, we're definitely heading towards an Alan leadership, aren't we? What if we marry you off quickly and then kill you? Oh, hang on. What if we, what if we marry Alan to our mistress? Which means he'll be banging her, we'll be banging her. Yeah, but we wouldn't have been able to do it because Alan's not of age. Alan, we're banging your wife. Hello, kitty. No, it's not bonus dinner time. There's no such thing as bonus dinner time. There you go. Say hello to everyone. There you go. Have a cat arse. He's on the windowsill. So what we're pushing for now is inheritance and enough gold to create Kingdom of Sicily. Like, these can wait. We need Sicily, so we need the 500 ducats. So we're essentially in stabilizing the kingdom period. We don't actually need to sway him anymore. Oh, we're swaying the Duchess, aren't we? Oh yeah, he pretends he could leave. But he'd never leave the duvet. We can negotiate an alliance with you, so we will. Oh, we are so almost stressed out. I can ransom someone. Mabel has grown up. Come on, Alexia, have some kids. Have some good kids. Give my... Look, I will pork you and will claim it's my idiot son Alan's. Give me some babies here. I will be creating Sicily. I need 500 to do it. Can't create Sicily until I got 500. You need to promote culture in Syracuse. Wash your hands. So we should be able to create Sicily. Then really what we're going to want to do is just try and create a bit of a pot for Alan to inherit if he's going to have to. Oh well, we accidentally killed someone. It happens. Duchess is not having any of this. Look, just give us a kid. Is that too much to ask? William has died. Rip William the Conqueror. King Robert. Do we have the chance of an alliance with you? We do. Thank you very much. We could indeed take another lover. Good shout. Let's find ourselves another lover. Adult female. Ideally a genius. Nushin. No, minus 64. She's not going to go for it. Intelligent. Do with some lustful, intelligent people. Nope. And they don't like me, so they're not going to. Can we at least get someone beautiful? Nope. Quick, yeah, quick would be our fallback on this. The thing is, the Duchess is lustful. She should be giving us kids. Nope, not really seeing anyone there. Pretty. Insane 54-year-old. Tanaz? No, minus 79. That's not going to happen. Sort by opinion of me. Nawajor here is probably the only... We'll give it a go. Today you learned your cat eats mushrooms. I'm not sure they're meant to. Oh, we're totally ending up with an Alan on the throne here, aren't we? Fucking indulgent wastrel Alan. She is shy and cynical. Veiled illusions all the way. Well, she liked it. Right, good news is we can form Sicily very shortly. Just give me the fucking gold, please. She is probably intricate web weaver, sadistic, shy. She probably just wants to be entertained. Yeah, we might pull this off, you know. Right, we have enough gold. We are now the King of Sicily. Way hey. We have some banners. Let them see their new king. In our very empty court. Maps are overrated. Next petition is an extremely angry Count Geoffrey of Lecce with the briefest of deference shown. I get Lecce, and I lose 125 stress. And Jeff becomes my rival. No. Don't really care about Thomas of Kent. You must return your plunder, Thomas. In 100 martial lifestyle, 100 intrigue. Control level on Napoli will control, but only with 75% chance we fail at it, more likely. Got a 53% chance on that one. Oh, we'll YOLO that. Yay, we got the gold. So we could go after Cagliari. But I think more importantly, we focus on what we're doing on the other bits. We need to get our court grandeur up as well. Because then we can try and convince the Pope to give us the loon back. Right, we're at level 4. Let's have a look at our grandeur and see what it's at. So it's going to drop right down. I think we want to try and maintain it at least at level 4 for now. Which means we are going to need to do all of that. And that's probably fine for now. Hello again, Kitty. So with the exception of that, which we can get back when we get Grandeur 6. When we get Grandeur 6, we will just push for that. Alan, she's preggo. 3 months. Come on, have a good baby. Have a good baby. Even the Luminorians had more with their daughters. Yeah. Right. Will you join our court? Oh, she's in a... and her partner is employed. Let's try and murder him. Interestingly, she's not up for it. I'm just doing it so we can be together, my love. I'm doing it for us. Countess Theodora. She has claims, but she's not a ruler, so there's not really much we can do with that. Right, come on, the babies. Come on, the baby. Outrageous. Someone's having an affair in my court. Oh, it's another Alan. Chat, it's just Alan's all the way down. It's just Alan's as far as the eye can see. Fractalon. It's just Alan after Alan after Alan. Son, you've ruined my lover. She now just produces Allens. She's not Baron, she's Balon. Yeah, we are living in the Allenverse. Get prego, wife. God's sake. She's prego. That's blatantly ours. Yeah, it's a squallen. Have a good baby we can claim. No, our wife is really not that into us. Which is a problem. What do you want over here? Ransom? Yeah. Well, I mean, she's better than anything else we've got. The problem is we'd have to... I don't think we could get her anywhere near the throne. Don't think we could get her anywhere near the throne. To get her near the throne, we'd need to disinherit one. We'd have to disinherit. No, Emma's in the line of succession. So we'd have to disinherit Emma. No, she's not. Emma's not in the line of succession. Matilda is. So we need to drop 75. $150 to get Alan out of it. So that's 225. Mabel will take vows. With a bit more piety, which we would get. Or we just disinherit her, because then she can still marry. So that's 300. We could do it. We could do it. No, the Queen's heterosexual. We'd have to spend a lot of renown to do it, but we could do it. And I'm not that fussed about spending the renown. So we could do it. We could keep that as our backup plan. Because she is better than anything else we've got. Not much, but she is a bit better. We're not going to live another 16 years. I mean, we might do, because we're pushing down the path. I think we'll get another 10, if we're lucky. But what we're going to do now is we're going to stash cash against the inheritance, so that whoever inherits has a good chance of keeping control of everything. Oh, we don't even get her because they're going to claim it's the other dynasty anyway, so it's not even an option. She just gets disputed heritage. So as it stands, we're still stuck with the fucking Allens. I am going on a hunt though. Do we crit stress? Well, I'll hold a feast. So she's fighting an independence war. You're not going to win that, I don't think. No, you're not. Good luck. Oh, we're going to end up with Allens. This is not going to be good, chat. This is not going to be good. Allens are not... There are Allens in our future.
That's a
and there shouldn't be Allens in anyone's future. Nobody wants Allens in their future. But that does seem to be the way we're headed. But, you know, sometimes all you can do is deal with Allens. Bye.